Hi everyone, welcome to our eSign YouTube live session. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. My name is Sarah Schneider. I'm a trainer here on the West Coast. I'm going to be taking you through the session today. Before we get started, I just want to introduce you quickly to my trainer Graham. He's new with us working here.
Hi everybody. See you in a month for the application quick tips YouTube live session.
Yes, we're going to be doing another session next month. Thanks, Graham, on quick tips and tricks of the mortgage application. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that one. All right, if you have any questions or comments throughout, please feel free to type in the comment bar. We have other people standing by ready to answer those questions, and I'll definitely be looking at questions afterwards. So hold tight for those. All right, let's get into things. So first off, what are the benefits of using eSign? Of course, it can help you get your deal done faster. You can get your documents signed more easily than ever before. You receive email updates, so whenever anyone has completed signing, you get an update, and then when the package is complete, you'll get an update as well. And your status next to the condition will be updated to tell you how far along the package is in signing. It's delivered automatically back into your application, so you don't have to download, save, upload anything. Really makes it a lot easier for you. It's also easy to use and accessible from any device. So I actually recommend to my brokers that they have their clients sign on their mobile phones or on their iPads, as it can be a lot easier with touchscreen and it looks really slick on your phone as well. Of course, skip the scanner. Don't wait until you're back in the office or your clients are back in the office the next day to scan, sign, print their documents. It's much faster if they can just do it on the go, do it on their phone, and you can get them back as fast as possible. Okay, so I'm going to jump now into our training material for this. So I'm here on the Velocity page here, more so our Newton homepage, newton.ca. This is where you can find lots of our training material on eSign as well as other things. If you just go over to this training symbol here, this little training, and you click the drop down arrow, you have a selection between our 20-minute training sessions or our Velocity Train, which is kind of like a self-guided interactive train model that you can follow along the different steps. So you can see here I've got the train map with the getting started line, then the intermediate, and then the advanced line. And clicking any of these steps along the way is going to jump me to the material, the training material for that, with the video, and then if there's FAQs and step-by-steps, things like that. And if I scroll a bit further down, I can see a map, so a breakdown of all the training materials we have here. And then of course we have here our eSign. So by clicking on the eSign one, it's going to jump you to the eSign training material. You've got your FAQs here, the video, and then the step-by-step guide. Because I know after just watching it once doesn't necessarily mean you can go and do it and be a professional at it. So we have here for you step-by-steps with screenshots and instructions along the way. So definitely be sure to check those out. Another thing I'll show you is at the bottom of this page, or the 20-minute live online sessions page. You can also sign up for our Easy Account Access, which we are starting this week. So this Thursday is going to be the first time that we're doing this session, and it's going to be weekly every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. All right, so just click here to register, and then you can add an event in your calendar and you'll receive an email telling you when to jump on the session. So really helpful training information there. And be sure, of course, to check out our other sessions as well. Okay, so eSign, where do we do this? Of course, I'm going to be in my Velocity application. This is my deal. Kate Middleton, she is my client. I am her mortgage broker. Yes, that is true. I'm in my conditions and documents section. This is where you do the condition document collection. So what I need to have is, of course, the condition and then a document to be signed. All right, so if you don't already have your condition and don't know how to add a condition, it's really simple. Just hit this add upload condition, this little green button here. All right, and then from the conditions drop down, you can find exactly what condition it is you want to upload. And in this case, I'm going to choose a BC Form 10 because I'm going to do compliance, and then I can write in any details here if I want to explain it to my customer or my client. And when I'm ready, I just hit add condition and it would be added to my condition list. And then I just click out and go down and scroll to find under compliance forms. So here Under compliance forms, I have my Form 10 here. So I just click to expand. All right, really easy to generate this in Velocity. All I have to do is click this green generate interest text, and it would automatically generate this text and calculate these numbers for me. So really simple. And then I just hit this create PDF button, and it's gonna create a PDF. And when I'm ready, I just go and view that PDF, and that's my document created for me. Next step, if I'm wanting to get this signed, I just have to remember 3 steps. So I need to select the condition. So I must always select what condition it is I'm wanting to work with. And then I need to select this little blue eSign symbol. It's gray until you select it out. So it'll be gray like these other ones until I go and I hit it, and then it lights up blue indicating that it's been selected. I also need to click the one next to the form that I'm using, because there can be multiple forms in here and maybe I only want a couple of them or one of them signed. So I just need to make sure to have it checked off next to the form that I want signed. Okay, so I did 3 steps. I did 1, select the condition, 2, hit the eSign symbol next to the condition, and then 3, hit the eSign symbol next to the form. Now, when I'm ready to send this out, it's really easy. I just go up to the top of conditions and documents, and I find the actions button here. You'll notice there are 2 actions buttons. So this actions button is more so for the overall application form. So that's not the one we're using, but instead we're using this one, the one right in the deal. I just click actions and it'll drop down with all my options here. This is where all the action really happens in this conditions and documents section. So I go and I just, I'm gonna find the eSign options. And under that, I hit send selected eSign documents. All right, my borrower's names on file with their email address will automatically populate. So make sure that you have the correct borrower's email in there. Make sure it's spelt right and everything. You can write a custom message in as well if you want to say like, hello, please sign your documents, anything you want, and this will show up in the email to them. You can also add a client. So if I wanted to say add myself in there to add something or to sign something, or I wanted to add in a parent for a gift letter or a solicitor, anything like that, you can feel free, just go in, add their information, add their email, and then hit this add client button to see them added to the clients to eSign list. The way that these transactions work is it's charged per time you send. So it's not charged per borrower, per person that you're sending to eSign, or per document, because you can send to multiple borrowers, you can send multiple eSigners, you can send multiple documents, and it's only going to charge you once. So it's per time that you hit send. Okay, so if I'm ready to go to my designer page, I hit submit. It's just going to verify that I have everyone added that I want, and it will launch me to my designer page. This is where I go and select the signatures. So I just go down, I look at my page, and I find, okay, where do I want to place these signatures? Make sure to just select the name of the person I'm going to place the signature for. So I'm going to place Kate's signature right here. All right, I just drag it over and I resize it. Important to note, really important to note, is that it defaults to click to sign, which kind of looks like a text signature, a printed signature. Now I'm guessing what you want is the capture signature, which is, it has the effect of them, signing with their actual finger. It looks like a real signature. So in order to have that, you just have to remember to click this little wheel. And as you can see, it's click to sign. We want to change it to capture signature. So I just hit capture signature, and that'll be changed for me. Just remember to do that every time, and there's going to be a prompt at the end asking you if you've changed it. Okay, maybe I want the signing date as well, so I click signing date, drag it over, and place it where I need it. All right, now let's say I want Jack's signatures. I just click on Jack's name, and as you can see, the color changed. Now he's blue. So I can easily identify between the two. Go and add his signature. Okay, again, change to capture signature. right, maybe Jack needs a signing date as well. Okay, and if I want to put text anywhere, we have this text field option. Text field and text area. Text field is for one line text, but text area is for more so paragraphs. So if I wanted to insert text at any point, I just select the text field and I drag it where I want. And then I can hit this little wheel to decide how I want this text to be done. Because you can select it so that your client needs to type something in there. It'll prompt them to type something. Or if you want to type something in, you can type something in as well. And if you make it required, as long as you make it required, they'll be able to type over top of that. So maybe you want to tell them what type of text you're expecting in that box, and then make it required so that they have to go and type over top of it. Okay, when I'm done, just hit save. And let's say I'm all ready to send. I just hit the send button. Okay, and your clients will receive an email from you that looks just like this. It's from eSign Live, that's the third-party company we use. It tells them, hi Kate, your mortgage broker sent you documents, so they know it's coming from you, that they just have to click to sign, and any message that you wrote in that message on the designer page comes up here. So any messages that you want to personalize it with will show up there. So all they have to do is click on this sign your documents button, the blue sign your documents, and they'll be bounced right here. So right to the consent form. So they have to go and accept this consent form before they can start signing the documents. So they just scroll down, and again, this is mobile friendly, so it will look the same on the phone. They just hit accept. Okay, just 1 minute, guys. Just gonna try and open that email again. All right. Okay, here they are. So they go down, down, down on the form and find where their signature is. It looks like a little cool post-it note. It looks quite real. I actually really like this part of it. So they know that they need to click to sign. And this signing date is here. It's grayed out though because it's done automatically for them. It's picks up on the date that they sign. So I just hit this, click to sign, go in, do my signature. Again, looks much better if they do it on a touch screen, and then hit OK when they're done. And it'll tell them, okay, click confirm if you're finished. Now, if they had multiple signatures, say Kate had to do multiple signatures on the page, she only needs to really do the first signature and then just click in the boxes of the other signatures in order to have them pre-populate with the first signature. So when you're done, hit OK, and then you as the broker will receive an email telling you that they have signed. So it'll say Kate Middleton has signed her documents. And then once Jack had signed as well, you'd receive an email telling you Kate and Jack have both signed their documents, and that your deal or your package is complete. And it'll have a link so that you can click to be automatically linked right back into the deal. So if I jump back into Velocity, I go back and I find my compliance forms, and then I go to find Form 10 right here, and I have the status updated from eSign requested to eSign complete. And if I hover my mouse, it says who signed it. So Kate signed it, but Jack's signature is still missing. And if I want to see it, I can either just click this paperclip, or I just scroll down to find the form here. All right, and I just hit view. Now, if it's missing a signature that I know is supposed to be there, hit this little fetch button. All right, that's kind of like a little eSign refresh button that's gonna go and pick out any signatures that haven't been picked up or are in hyperspace or just waiting to be added. So I just hit view. Okay, and here I have my form. I scroll down, and just like magic, voila, there is her signature right there. And there's the date. Okay, pretty easy. So I got my form signed. I didn't have to do anything. All I did was I just sent her the form or the designer email, and then it came back already signed, uploaded in my Velocity. Very simple. Now, if I'm wanting to send this off to the lender, I send it the same way that I send all other conditions from Velocity. I just go and, of course, select which one is it that I want to send. eSign symbol, you wouldn't need to have selected, but however, if I've sent it out before for eSign, it's going to stay lit up like that. So just select which one I want to send, go up again, of course, to the actions button where all the action happens in this section. And I go to my email options this time. So not eSign, but email options. I'm going to click email conditions and documents. All right, and that's going to pull up with an email. I've got my condition here. I can write any details that I want in here. Just select the email address of the person that you want to send it to or type it in. And then if you want, you can also, of course, write a personal message in here. Personalize it as much as you want. And you have your form automatically attached right here for you. So really easy. When I'm ready, I just hit send, and that's it. It would go through. Very, very simple. Now, I know your next question is going to be, how do I purchase transactions for this? Because this is a third-party company, as I mentioned. We have a monthly subscription to them. So we do need to charge a little bit for it, but we do make it really competitive pricing because we want people to actually give this a go and see how it can really help them get their documents signed faster. So let me just show you quickly how to get those. You do it on your settings page. So I go to me, and then I hit settings. And I'll be bounced to my settings page where I'll see my purchase transactions, or here at the top, purchase products. And you see easy account to access. That was the last YouTube live session that we did, and eSign. So I have my total here. Should I want to add more, I just hit this green add button, and it bounces me to my member screen. So this is what you probably are used to seeing when you first log in, but I bet you didn't notice that right here is a little red eSign button. So if you just go and hit that button, it'll give you the transaction possibilities. So it's 4 for $20, 60 for 180, which lowers the price to about $3 a pop. Or of course, the best deal is the unlimited ones, transactions, 300 for the year. This is 1 year from the purchase date. Okay, so they won't expire for a whole year. And these prices are in Canadian dollars too. So once you've selected the one you want, just go ahead and hit start. It'll prompt you to put in your visa information. And the only other thing you'll need to do is just return to your settings page and hit this little update button in order to see your transactions added to the total. Warnings will start to pop up if you have less than 5 transactions too. So don't worry, we'll kind of warn you along the way if you need to purchase more transactions. Now, this little eSign options right here, this is new. This we just introduced, that actually you're able to share eSign credits with someone that you're connected to in your firm. So with an associate or an assistant, you can share credits between you. So say you have an assistant who actually does most of the document collecting and signing for you. That's no problem. Just go put their name in here. Okay, choose whoever it is, and then they'll have the option then to go and use your credits, and you'll be able to see who's used which credits as well, so you can keep track of this by just viewing the transaction history, just hitting view right here. Okay, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover for today, guys. I hope that was helpful. Again, there are tons of training material on this, videos, FAQs, step-by-steps. So be sure to seek those out and jump on our weekly session. That will be me as well running that. And it's a little bit more interactive, so you'll be able to kind of engage with the trainer and ask some questions and make specific requests if you need to see something specific. But thanks so much. I'm going to hang on for a few minutes for questions. Feel free to type in the comments bar. I'm going to switch the screens, but I am here checking comments, and I'll pop back on if necessary to answer your questions. All right, thanks very much, everyone. Have a good evening.